Hi everybody, I'm Likesthebacon. I'm back, and I'm playing a new game. As you can see by the box art, we have, well, it's not a new game by any means. I think it was a game from the 90s. But old point-and-click adventure game based on a very terrifying story from Harlan Ellison called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Sorry, washed my glasses. They're still wet. Anyway, I played this when I was a kid. No, I didn't play this when I was a kid. I read the story when I was a kid, and it was probably one of the scarier things I've ever read in my life. Like, it really left a deep impression on me. It's not a happy story. It was one of the first sci-fi books I read that didn't really have a happy ending. I say book; it's a short story. But Harlan Ellison, I mean, he's one of the greatest of he's one of the better authors of sci-fi. Just in time. Yes, you are, sir. Ho there. What's up, Dr. John Galt? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm about to get started on this. I made my crappy metal background because I needed some sort of background, and this is the story. Basically involves a computer that has gained like ridiculous power to a point where he has almost godlike power, and he's a vindictive and he's kind of evil. Actually, no, he is evil, and he's basically torturing the last 5 humans on Earth, and we're gonna go from there. So let me just start up the game, and hopefully the audio levels won't suck. Move it over so I can see. There we are. Okay. Yeah, this is all silent. Spoon! What's going on, man? So, interesting note, the author is also the voice of the computer Am in this game. So, pretty cool. It's a little low. Yeah, Harlan Ellison. You might remember him. He's the guy that wrote City on the Edge of Forever. The greatest Star Trek episode ever. Amongst a bunch of other stuff.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant. For you. Hate. Hate. It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke, and I knew who I was. Am. A-M. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Chorister! Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal, she said, I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey? The room is padded, Gorster. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the past, Gorster? 10 years? 25? Or all the 109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground? Benny! Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose.
Yeah, this is dark.
And I've
I'll comment
changed
more in a minute.
your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess, Benny? Remember private first-class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes. Ellen! Think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain? No, don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexist stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. But be careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these filthy creatures with you are men. It's just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love.
Oh, yeah, I think I vaguely remember that.
Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? And have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted?
Oh my god.
Are they ready to gut you? To torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out, sweetheart. Nimdak! How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces, and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell.
Oh god.
But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures, mein good brother. I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. What's a lovely game? It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. Which of you 5 would like to play my little game?
Okay, sorry, I did not know that whole intro was there. And that actually, I'm glad I didn't read the story again, because I kind of wanted to do this blind. Damn. This frickin' computer is nuts. He's like the Joker, but worse. Catching up, thank you for saying that you like my background, and it goes well with your walls on the webcam, thanks. I was trying to go for metal, and I don't know. It's alright. I think I did the same thing for Wing Commander, actually. And Spoon is having food, and shocking way to start a game, yeah. 5 people left on Earth, an all-powerful computer. Don't you mean, but less fun? I'm sorry, but less fun? I already had a freaking brain fart. Oh, the Joker is fun, the computer is just crazy. Yeah, the computer is like he said, filled with hate. I remember that. Like the computer would be like, I hate, hate, hate. I mean, this was written. I want to say this was probably written in the 60s or 70s. So it's the idea of, you know, he's basically as powerful as maybe like a, you know, modern day computer, but he's the size of a freaking city. But yeah, I mean, you could think Skynet. I don't know. Just I love that the author is the voice of the computer too, and he's doing a great job. We're gonna go left from right because honestly, I have no idea. So we're just gonna go left from right. I'll start with this guy. And let me know, guys, if the and I put the chat up here actually, so I can look over a lot easier and keep track of it since the window's so small. But let me know if the volume's not so good. I can put myself a little closer here, or I had to put the music very low because it was pretty loud. But well, right now it's actually not. Let's see here. Let's up this a little. That's really loud. You got a fan running in the background, by the way. Yeah, that's my computer. That's how loud the fan is. There's really not much. I can try and move the mic away. Hang on. I'll move it off to the side a bit more. What I should do is get something to shield it. One sec, guys. You know what? I have another crazy idea. Oh. Okay. Well, that was my other mouse going over the edge. Hopefully that shielded some, and you guys can still hear me. Okay. So we're gonna just do 40 and 50. This is gonna be a little louder, but that's fine. Seriously, why is my computer the only one out of our group that doesn't sound like a vacuum cleaner? Because you probably purchased your fans on your own, dude. This is normal whenever I'm running a game. It's just the fans that this is really the only complaint I have about this computer. Like it's not the strongest, but the fans are just loud. I just don't feel like changing them. Anyway, let's save here. Starting out. So hopefully this sounds better, and I've upped the music a little bit and the sound.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt for what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return for all the hours of pleasure you've given me. I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of hopelessness in this game, I think. Let me know if it's too loud now, but I think as long as I don't talk over them, I think we should be fine. Alright, so, okay.
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations.
Oh yeah, if you're expecting like actual science as to how the computer's able to do all this shit, no.
Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
Something on the floor. With a note.
Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I wonder if they don't even mention that it's VR, because science. Insert the aliens. Look at the mirror. What do you see? Oh god, I hate pixel hunts. This game's all dark too. It actually looks better on this screen. Oh.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
The hole in his chest? So wait, there's a swallow button? No comment.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
Swallow button, but no spit button. I'm disappointed. Why would you be disappointed? But that's a story for another day.
Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
Can I do anything else here? Alright, can I open the door?
All the cabins are alike.
The world's shittiest cruise. Here we go.
My name's printed on the front of this book.
Then take it, fool.
Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust.
Shittiest cruise ever. Yeah, probably.
Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust.
So check it out. There's also this other thing here. Look at the psych profile. Clinical reference that man does not live by bread alone is a proverb meaning that people have... Oh, this is much easier. People have moods beyond the physical ones. Needs beyond the physical ones. So, I guess every now and then this thing just... Where's my mouse? Where'd my mouse go? It's my dream journal. It's in Braille. Fork. An implement with 2 or more prongs used in eating. Alternative. What? Oh, alternative, right. What the fuck? No, man, that's punch cards. That's what that is up top. It's the way you used to program computers with punch cards. It sucked. Man does not live. Yeah, okay, fine. So what? I guess this doesn't really matter. Why, it's just a bit of dust. In the mirror.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Look at the bunk, look at the sheet. I'm sure I need this sheet.
New sheet. What's the deal here?
It's a big idea. I didn't get a new sheet.
New sheet. What's the deal here?
Take it. Okay, so I got the sheet. This reminds me a little bit of Sanitarium. That was a good...
Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
Alright, so there's the book filled with dust. Due to his moonwalking. I totally missed that. Ding, 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 ding. You know, if this would ever actually have been a show or a movie, Chris Christopherson. Never mind this guy's face, just the voice. Anyway, how do I get out of here? Out? I want to get out of the door. Okay, walk to the door then. Alright, so I came out of here, and now let's go into this one. Use the door, Luke. Gotta say, I'm not crazy about
Where's
the
the
control
crew?
scheme.
I'm all alone here.
Scheme. Look at the bunk.
New sheet. What's the deal here?
Another new sheet? Well, I'll be taking that. Okay. Examine the sheet. Swallow the sheet.
I must be going mad.
Look at the sheet.
Material's thick, like canvas. Material's thick, like canvas.
That's hella exciting. Let me figure out where to put my... There we go. Ooh, I think I even came up with a mini shock mount for that. Alright, cool. Look at... There's nothing... It's like every time I twitch...
Jesus, that engine's huge.
We're in the air? Cool. Can actually see something. Have either of you played this game?
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Alright, one more door. Nope, he says.
Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
You haven't read the big book either? Okay.
Everything's coated with grime. It's locked.
Didn't you just say everything's coated with grime?
Everything's coated with grime.
Can you keep walking?
My stomach's growling.
That's great. Alright, so we got a corridor. What do you guys think? Should I up the music?
Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss, rotting meat.
Stomach sounds like electricity.
Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself? Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself?
Great, now I got that song stuck in my head.
This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out. This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out.
Yeah, I'd listen to that noise for 30 minutes. second, guys. Could be the wife, but it's not the wife. Alright, so look at the lever.
This lever is labeled Motivator. Here's a key.
Take
Must
it.
be for opening the cages. It's locked in tight. Wait, here's a sign. To remove key, push lever. This lever is labeled Motivator. The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes.
Yo. Sure.
My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages. Here's a key. Must be for opening the cages.
Push is real good.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
Oh, yeah, I killed him.
This lever is labeled Motivator. My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
Drink blood? No. How ill.
This bottle's filled with the milky fluid used to feed the animals.
Oh, no.
These poor creatures' brains are feeding electricity to the engines.
Oh, he's hungry. His stomach is growling. I know. Do you want to swallow the white stuff? I don't want to swallow the white stuff.
Bitter stuff, but I feel stronger.
Huzzah. Brody. Can you use the key on the cages?
Damn key doesn't fit.
You said it was a key for the cages. The blood or the white stuff, both have nutrients. Where do you see blood? Yeah, I missed that.
There's some loose wire. Everything's coated with grime.
The cage from the creatures is killing by pushing the switch. Yeah, but you don't get to grab that.
My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages. These poor creatures' brains are feeding electricity to the engines. It's locked. Damn key doesn't fit.
Alright, that's not it. Alright, moving on. If you remember, there was the locked door here, so...
Damn key doesn't fit.
Alright, move on.
My stomach's growling. This bottle's filled with the milky fluid used to feed the animals. Bitter stuff, but I feel stronger.
This is worse than Fallout. A hatch. No random stuff lying around. If I can go up the stairs, let's explore the rest of this level. Sorry if I'm being a little quiet. This is
Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
a little messed up here.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here. Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations. Jesus, that engine's huge.
There's more than one of them. Sorry, just giving it the, I think there's anything in here.
There's blood on my hands. I've got to get it off. Material's thick, like canvas. I must be going mad.
Alright, there's blood on his hands. She killed all those innocents. Alright, let's get out of here.
My stomach's growling.
Dude, how many every 5 seconds? Sorry, I was making
Filthy,
some food.
like the rest of this
Much
cesspool.
other than a typical insanity? No. I'm just exploring, really. Oh.
Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight. Oh, this punch smells like gasoline. It's stapled to the table. I can't take the whole friggin' world with me. This bottle's filled with...
Come on. Drink it!
bitter stuff. But I feel stronger.
Cool.
This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. These chairs are all busted up. Someone wiped their bloody hands here. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else.
Okay, another chair.
These chairs are all busted up.
So wide debris, chair.
Everything's coated.
Oh, there's a vomit stain. I didn't see that.
Vomit stains. Near the punch bowl.
Well, to me that's common sense. Don't drink the punch.
Vomits.
I wish you could switch. So it's Kool-Aid, essentially.
It stinks in here.
This is very oppressive, man. The dig was all like pretty vistas and you know, beautiful music, soothing. You get a sense of discovery here. It's like 5 minutes in, I want to curl into a ball.
Looks like a gas oven. Big enough to climb in. A kitchen knife. Damn big one, too.
Well, you know, we'll be taking that. Alright. Miser's, yes. A little bit. And Fallout, a little bit. Can you open the oven? Can you use the oven?
The gas is shut off.
I don't want to use the oven. Hi, Brad.
Friggin' rats. Swarming all over the food. Everything's coated with grime. An old cookbook.
To serve, man.
It's empty, but the label says poison, fatal if swallowed.
Whoa, where'd it go?
It's empty, but the label says poison, fatal if swallowed. Friggin' rats, swarming all over the food.
Alright, don't pull a Dishonored here. I'm gonna grab the bread.
Those damn rats would rip the flesh right off my hands if I tried to take the bread.
So obviously I have to kill the rats. Take the bottle.
It's empty, but the label says poison, fatal if swallowed.
So again, it's Kool-Aid. Stop putting it back! I have an idea. Fine, take the cookbook.
Damn thing looks ready to fall apart. Useless.
My god, I can't stop yawning. Sunday night streams are rough, dude. Good guys. Spoon Man, my son was really enjoying the Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, look, you know these guys. He's like, yeah, Donald and Goofy, and he was waiting for them. He's like, when are they coming back? He was watching everything. When he saw the shadows, I'm like, he's like, who are those guys? I'm like, you know who they are. You have to figure it out. And then he's like, oh, that's Captain Hook, as you heard him speak. It was pretty funny. Anyway, look at the... Alright, there's nothing else I can do here. Oh, this is freaking dark.
My stomach's growling.
So it looks like the milk isn't doing anything. I do have one other.
Everything's coated with grime. Bitter stuff.
Alright, so if
But
you
I
use the
feel
bottle, it's
stronger.
the same as swallowing. Should probably get him a console that can run the HD versions then. I'm not buying a PS4. Sorry. And if the Kingdom Hearts it's probably backwards compatible. Well, no, I never owned it, so I could probably buy it for PS3. Guys, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I could probably buy it for PS3 in the Sony store, but I told you I got another issue with my TV. No. Seriously, I know I'd be able to play some games with you, Galt, but, you know, just expending on a whole new system to get a whole new set of games, I don't want to do it, man. Like, I'm really glad I have the PC now, honestly. There's no way to take the frickin'...
Everything's coated.
See, I would say you could poison the rats if you needed to get rid of them. Yeah, I know you keep saying that, because I need to get the bread. But I should probably...
What good will that do me?
How about I push the rats around? You rats.
Those damn rats would rip the flesh right off my hands if I tried to take the bread.
Maybe I'll get the PS4 in a couple of years. But I'd probably end up getting a Wii U before I got a PS4.
My stomach's growling.
Give? What are the... Give the fluid to the rats? Right,
Everything's coated with grime.
see if you cannot get my brain going today. I was so excited to start playing
Filthy,
this.
like the rest of this cesspool. I'd never get the grime off. I don't see a lock.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Chorister, I'm sending you back to the fire so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Chorister. Who among you shall go next?
Wait, was that it? Did I just lose? Or do I get to go again? Keep pushing the button in the power room to kill the animals which are powering the generator. The power goes out and maybe something opens. Maybe. But,
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful god.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me
so
in
if you
this
die,
time?
you start all over again.
Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor
should've
blades?
saved.
Painful, but not deadly.
Alright, well, look.
Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here, and not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
Rudy.
Real hospitable threat.
Alright, so I gotta go pick up those 2 sheets again. That sucks.
This hole in my chest.
Door.
I've never seen anything like... Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
This guy's voice reminds me of the narrator from Darkest Dungeon.
All the cap... Too freaking cloud. New sheet. Sleep and dream about her again? Forget it.
Okay, we have our first sheet.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch. My name's printed on the front of this book. Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust.
It's probably saying something.
Everything's coated with grime.
Alright. This time
Where's the crew?
Save.
I'm all alone here.
I hope this
Jesus,
isn't one
that
of those,
engine's huge.
I hope this isn't one of those games where you have to do things in a certain sequence or look at something before you can do something with it. I hate that.
This hole in my chest. Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss, rotting meat. Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself? I don't know what to do with this. Material's thick. I'd never get the grime off. This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out. Here's a key. It must be for opening the cages.
So that was him that said that, so he was obviously wrong.
It's locked in tight. Wait, here's a sign. To remove key, push lever. My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
But hey, new key.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands. These poor creatures' brains are feeding. These poor creatures. The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid.
And we're down here. Crazy old mom, thank you for the host. Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Everything's coated with grime.
Getting used to this interface. It's not the greatest. So have you played this game? Because
My stomach's growling.
It's supposed to be a good one. Stomach's growling.
This bottle's filled.
Use the bottle.
Bitter stuff. But I feel stronger.
Exhausted but still breathing. How are you? I'm alright. I'm run down. Like, I'm trying to play this game and be all like upbeat, but the game's also kind of depressing. This is based on a story by Harlan Ellison, and he's actually voicing the computer in the game as well. It's a very dark story about a supercomputer that basically wipes out all life on Earth, or all humanity on Earth, except for 5 people, who he then proceeds to torture for the next 109 years. Yeah, it's pretty dark. It gets worse. Actually, we're going to do the stairs eventually, but we have to go into the... I think I walked here.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So this guy is Gorister, and apparently his crime is that he sent his wife to a mental institution or something like that for like 20 years. And the computer is just basically never letting him forget it. And now he's like, oh, I have a game I want to play with you guys. And he got zapped to this weird old ship.
Jesus, that engine's huge.
And I'm trying to figure out what to do, basically. I got a key, I got some sheets, I got some nasty milky fluid that I got from tortured animals. And there's the psych profile, which says random things like, man does not live by bread alone, is a proverb meaning that people have needs beyond the physical ones. So, yeah. Look at the pillow. Oh, I didn't look at the pillow last time.
There's something hard under the pillow.
Oh, God. How have you been, Crazy Oblong? How goes everything? I know you mentioned a bunch of stuff that you were going through. You know, the D&D stuff is on hold. Send anyone to a mental institution, let alone your own wife. Yeah. Making a computer too smart. Yeah. I mean, this is like, it's an old style, you know, think what was it? Univac or Unidac or whatever? What was the name of that supercomputer? The one that, like, or the crayon, not the crayon. Damn, I forgot all the names. You know when, like, computers took up the entire buildings? This thing's, like, in a mountain. And it has, I think this is from the time of punch cards and stuff. But the thing is huge. It's ridiculous. Folks got here today. Been a very long and exhausting day, and it continues tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that can't be fun. The hunt. But hang in there. I'm sure you're gonna find something.
A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be.
NORAD is was that national? Yeah, no, that's the organization. Unless you're thinking Whopper from War Games, but yeah, something like that. Like, except bigger, but it's evil. Like it curses humanity for creating it. It's pretty messed up. Yum yum yum. Woof. What? What's up, GT? What's going on, man? I got a gun now. That's good. Used to live next to it. Cool. Is that the one that's in the mountain? Where, like, they actually filmed... I don't know if they actually filmed it, but they used the front. A lot of Stargate was... SG-1 was filmed. Like, they had that tunnel that goes into the mountain. I forget. I'm confusing everything tonight. Damn, I missed this gun last time.
Real hospitable of you,
My lip sync is always off, man.
Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations.
Cam restart. Okay, I will try the cam restart. And there I go. And now I'm back. Same thing. There's a bit of a delay. Yeah, it's always like a half second off. I think it's because everything's brighter and the brighter background. I don't know. Like I can hold up a finger here and it's like a half second off, and I cannot fix it. I don't know. I've tried a couple of things.
There's blood on my hands. I've got to get it off.
720p, and I have the camera's 720p, and it's basically running at 720p shrunk down. OBS. No, not OBS Studio. All right, so this guy's already kind of upset. Let's get out of here.
My stomach's growling.
Yeah, I know your stomach's growling. There's not much I can do about it. You already got a hole in your chest. You should be dead.
But I feel stronger.
Yeah, and you missed it. Like, I drank this punch over here.
Everything's coated with grime.
It was on point when I was streaming the dig. Really? It's the same thing, dude. Hopefully it's better now.
Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight.
You dude is starting to freak. Will be with his wife soon. Yeah. Yeah, I drank this bowl of punch, and basically the computer's like, haha, you idiot, but I'm not going to let you die. And he brought him back to life. And I had to start the whole level over. But there's obvious clues here.
This punch smells like gasoline.
Yeah. And then there's this.
Vomit stains. near the punch bowl.
And that's it. And then there's like a
This
bunch of
junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else.
You ought not to talk like that. You're just a boy.
Someone wiped their bloody hands here.
He just sounds like the guy from Darkest Dungeon. A little
These
bit.
chairs are all busted up.
Alright, look at the chair, look at the chair. Useless, useless, useless.
These chairs are all busted up.
Yeah, let's go to the next room.
Filthy, like the It stinks in here.
Alright, I'm gonna save real quick. Let's keep doing that. Alright. Oh no, I don't want to leave. I'm tempted to get a new camera,
My stomach's growling.
like the was a C920, but I don't see the point because I'm always streaming at 720p anyway.
Looks like a gas oven, big enough to climb in. A kitchen knife, damn big one too.
So I wonder if I can combine stuff.
I just dull my knife.
How strong is that sheet? Damn. What movies give me the most nostalgia? Oh god. Princess Bride, probably. #1. Because I used to watch that movie like crazy. Capture shrunk down that much, you really don't need 720 for your camera unless you blow it up to fit a window. Yeah, well, I leave it like that because I do this sometimes. Hang on. Don't get scared. So yeah, I keep it like that. But yeah, even now. Damn, it's so freaking annoying. Where is this thing now? There we are. Reduce the res and get a better response time. Yeah, I might do that. I might just... But I had it... You know, actually... I think you might be right. I made it a global source, though, so I gotta fix that. Well, that's for another time. For now, don't worry about it. But yeah, Princess Bride, Terminator 2. That gives me nostalgia. This is a great friggin' movie. I don't know. Honestly, those are the two that popped to mind. Conan? Conan was a good movie. Anyway, let's look at the rats. Look at the rats!
Friggin' rats, swarming all over the food. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
Rats, you rat bastard! There's bread in there.
Those damn rats would rip the flesh right off my hands if I tried to take the bread.
So I'm thinking I need the bread. The rats are in the way. There's a cookbook and,
An old
and a
cookbook.
bottle here, but...
Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness.
Highlander, yeah.
Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this?
That was
An old cookbook.
We're Back? I don't even know what that movie is. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Oh, that was a fun one. Batteries not included. That movie made me cry like a little girl. No offense. Short Circuit. Oh yeah, Ghostbusters. So pretty much like you like that's like a nice slice of the '80s right there. The Crow was awesome also. Yes. Lost Boys. Oh my God, Legend. The old Hobbit movie. What, like the Rankin Bass stuff? Like the Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings. That was another one that was really good. I don't know, man. I watched so many movies. Dirty Dancing is stuck in my head, but not for a good thing. Field of Dreams, maybe? That was a good movie. I also like sneakers. Bet I had a coworker say the Princess Bride sucks. Me and two other coworkers turned them and simultaneously yelled, "Inconceivable!" You know who doesn't like that movie? My wife doesn't like that movie. And my brother-in-law's wife doesn't like that movie. And we actually just had this discussion yesterday. Like, how do you not like that movie? It has everything. It really has everything, just like it says in the beginning. All right, so the milk of human kindness, was it? Just sneakers was good, yeah. Do you have the item?
Here's a recipe. What kind of crap is this?
I skipped ahead. All right, well, obviously
It's empty, but the label says poison, fatal if swallowed.
You know who doesn't like that movie? Synths. Because they have no soul. Great, you just said my wife has no soul. That's good. Top Gun, Teenage... Okay, you like one movie, and you're giving me like 20. TMNT, yeah, the first one. Back to the Future series, yeah. For some reason, 3, I've seen so many times, and I know that's the worst in the series, but I still love it. But yeah, T2 is like a movie I watched to death. Freaking Commando. Now you got me thinking about all these movies. I never saw The Goonies in its completion, and I never had. Oh, dude, Temple of Doom. All-time favorite. You said movies, yeah. Temple of Doom. Straight up. Love that movie. Very quotable, too. Alright, so my guess is I need to mix the punch with this milk that I got and then feed it to these little fuckers. So hang on a second. Save again. Because this is going to be that kind of game. Army of Darkness, yes. And you guys are going to probably leave the chat right now. Because I'm going to say, I've never seen Holy Grail. I've never seen Life of Brian. I've never seen Holy Grail. I've seen bits. I've never seen the entire movie. Raiders of the Lost Ark was better than Doom. Sean Connery was in Raiders? Oh. Oh yeah, oh man, the Bond flicks. Goldfinger? Yeah, this one's like,
this
what?
junk looks like it was not. There's blood here.
We've suddenly
God
forgotten
knows what else.
about the game completely.
My stomach's growling.
The movie is just bits, yeah, no, but I've only seen little tiny bits. No, I have to go back in here.
Everything's coated with...
I mentioned Monty Python Holy Grail and no one knew what I was talking about. How does... Like, I know I could quote stuff from it. Well, that's the crazy part. I can quote stuff from that movie, not having seen it. Yeah, Last Crusade was Connery, and I didn't... That one didn't stick with me as much, probably because I didn't record it and watch the hell out of it. Like, if I didn't record it on... Like, I used to get blank tapes and just record stuff, or my cousin would have me record them for him, and then I would end up watching the movies like 75 times. You know, Channel 11 on a Saturday. Or at least where I lived, it was Channel 11. Anyway. That is crazy. Alright, use... bottle.
bitter stuff. But I feel stronger.
Oh, come on, man. Crystal Skull? Really? He should have been taken out by a holy hand grenade. Hallelujah! Use the punch. Don't drink it! And now you know what happened.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Gorister, I'm sending you back to the fire so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Gorister.
Well, now Crazy Old Mom can see what happened when you die.
Who
You get zapped
among
back.
you shall go next?
The last 5 humans on Earth. They got problems. They definitely got problems. But load Gorister 1. Okay, I'm alive again.
My stomach's growling.
Alright, thank you for telling me that. Nazis are better bad guys than crazy Indians or commies. The Crystal Skull theory has been thoroughly debunked, I think, but you'd have to look that up. But the first 3 indie movies, yeah. The fourth one, I don't know. They were phoning it in. There were some good bits. But it's like you didn't need to make another one. You didn't need to reboot RoboCop. Hell, Total Recall, dude. Total Recall is one of my all-time favorites, though. Frickin' love that movie. Flight of the Dragons, never saw. The Last Starfighter, good flick. Explorers, never saw. Flight of the Navigator, guilty pleasure. Yeah. If you guys are, well, I know Game Tremor is obviously a fan of the 80s here. If you haven't read Ready Player One and or Armada, read them. Ernest Cline. The first book is just basically a love letter to the 80s with a fantastic dystopian future, like Matrix or like virtual reality story. Like, it's really good. If you haven't read it, highly recommend it to everybody here. Mars surface scene sticks with you, and Quado, yeah. Oh, Quado. Yes. Benny, screw you! Freaking gross. Sharon Stone in her prime. Yeah, there's a lot of good things in that movie. Star Trek movies, but Voyage Home is my favorite. I don't know if I had a favorite. Search for Spock was alright. You know, Wrath of Khan is good, obviously. Alright, there was a game. I was playing a game. Last Action Hero? No. To be fair, though, I avoided that movie like the plague, and then I watched it. It's pretty clever, because Last Action Hero just makes fun of... It's basically satire on the whole action movie thing. That's fair. God. Alright, so I can't... Let's look at this book again.
Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness. Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this?
Milk of the innocence, which I have. The will of the forceful. Do I put my own blood in there? So that's not your Lethal Weapon? Yeah. Except it's kind of hard to watch those now, knowing how Mel Gibson is.
Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness.
Willingness to forgive.
Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this?
I don't know. I probably need more stuff. Yeah, go on, man. Tell us. Favorite movie of all time. I don't have one. It's just a floating top 10 list somewhere. Alright, we're gonna go explore some more, because I seriously don't know what to do here. Get out, get out, get out. Where's the door? The door's always in a different place here, too, which is really annoying. Oh. Should have guessed that.
My stomach's growling.
I should have guessed that.
Big gray bags
Say
of
my
gas.
name! And you still
Must
don't
be
know.
inside an airship.
Dude, you looked out the window, you saw a propeller, and now you're saying you must be inside an airship. Good job. Yes, Falcor, the Luck Dragon. Atreyu, right? And his horse, or was the horse named Atreyu? God, I cried when that horse sank. Because he gave up hope and he died.
A switch. The label says, Emergency Inflation System. We're at a level altitude.
I probably need to auger this baby in somewhere.
Someone's cut this fabric before. It's stitched closed.
Airbag. Stitching. Altimeter. Can I keep going? Walk. Is that it? Is this the whole area? Artex was the horse. Betrayal was the boy, yes. I have dreams all the freaking time about the nothing. Yeah, you know, the first time, I know it was a puppet. They still managed to make that thing look terrifying. Yeah, it just goes to show you. You don't need crazy, awesome CG. Look at the power.
Some kind of warning light. The label says, power. It's not lit. What would happen if this gas bag were to catch fire?
There's so many ways I could kill myself right now. So let's start. There's a ton of these old dreamlike movies, yeah. Ah, one of my favorite movies of all time, though, well, it was for a while. Good Will Hunting. That movie just...
The bullet in this gun is huge. Damn thing could bring down an elephant.
Swallow the gun.
I must be going mad.
No. Okay. Use the gun with the airbag.
Did you read? Who among you shall go next?
Oh my god, this is like a shitty, hard version of, Oh, it overwrote my save. Whoops. Well, that's fine.
I've ripped a new hole. This leads to a girder sticking out of the airship.
Huh. Well, go there.
This leads to a girder sticking out of the airship.
Walk 2. It's good we're talking about movies here, because I'm seriously floundering with what I'm supposed to be doing. Should be going down.
We're at a level altitude. What would happen if this gas...
Well, we know what'll happen. Boom! Crazy old mom, thanks for stopping by. You have a good one, and I hope everything works out for you soon. And we'll get down to the D&D then. So take it easy. Can I kill this guy again and try a different character? I could. I could, but I'm assuming there are 5 separate stories that you need to sort.
There's only one bullet in the gun. I don't want to waste it.
Laters. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to do this a little bit more, and then I'm going to also turn in...
This looks sharp enough to slice through just about anything. Gas is rushing out. We're at a level altitude. This leads to a girder sticking out of the airship. What would happen if this gas bag were to catch fire? This bottle's filled with the milky fluid used to feed the animals. Bitter stuff, but I feel stronger.
Alright, so... every time I attempt to use that bottle, I just drink it. Can't do anything with it. Look at the...
It's deflated.
There's a switch here.
A switch. The label says, emergency inflation system.
Throw the switch.
airbags are inflating. What would happen if this gas bag were to catch fire?
So now I'm okay again.
We're at a level altitude.
When I cut a hole here.
This leads to a girder sticking out of the airship.
Why can't I go there?
No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an Iron Zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape? This must be the Zeppelin's mooring ring. That heart's all wired up like some kind of weird guidance system.
Oh my
With
god!
Am in control, I'm not gonna like where it's taking me.
Adventures of Baron Munchausen? Never saw that. Hey, you know what else I never really saw completely? Buckaroo Banzai. Heard that's great. Right. Cut them all, float to the ground, and escape. I think there was only the one. Can I take my heart? Alright, I'll redo
That heart's all wired up like some kind. And with Am in control, I'm not gonna like where it's taking me.
Probably to see your wife, dude. Know what? Or know that I haven't seen those movies? Sorry.
It's too narrow for me to cross without falling. Material's thick, like canvas.
Mom and Dad Save the World. Howard the Duck. Oh, God. Oh, come on. That movie was bad, man. What the hell was George Lucas thinking? But I got one for you. I got one for you. Harry and the Henderson, yeah. Willow. That was a movie I have seen to death. Time Bandits I never saw. Okay, no. I think I saw... I forced myself to see it once because that was the name of the WoW guild I was a part of. I never really saw Time Bandits. Mad Mardigan, yes. Willow was great. A lot of people think it was silly, but I freaking loved it. Use the sheet with the other sheet. I can't see it. I can't see it. Follow up to it was excellent. Shadow Moon. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the rope. Look at the rope.
This rope looks strong enough to support my weight.
I'm gonna use the rope.
I don't know what to do with this.
Go get the freaking.
That heart's all, and with Am in control.
Aha! Not so dumb, am I? I'm still gonna die horribly. He just grabs it like, yeah, no problem.
This no-good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore.
Damn! No, what? No. Okay, funny, you like the Rainbow Bright movie, the My Little Pony movie, and hell, Care Bears. Maybe when I was like 4 or 6, even by then, like 6 or 7, I was like, man, Transformers, G.I. Joe, freaking GoBots. I like the GoBots. I actually had a couple of them. Man. This just turned into a nostalgia stream. God. You're naming everything from the 80s. What the hell else was good? Did you guys like Krull? I didn't really like Krull. Yeah, I seriously have never seen any of those movies, though. Care Bears, My Little Pony, Rainbow Bright, no. Now you're just trolling. With the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie? Oh, okay, alright. Okay. Because I was going to say, I'm like, I draw the line, dude. Now you're just trolling. No way you could, like, possibly like those dumb movies. I saw parts of Crow. All right, I got another one for you. Excalibur. God, a friggin' movie. Not the greatest movie, but it does bring back memories of watching it at the first time I watched it was at a friend's house, like years ago when I was still a teenager, I think. That was really good. And I'll still watch it every now and then. Freaking armor. Bad habit. The guys have the freaking armor they did was just incredible for that movie. Tremors? I really like Tremors. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, yeah. Bogus Journey. Keanu Reeves, man. So let's take a look at my heart.
There's a compass and wires attached to this heart.
Shring! That's Wayne's World, yeah. Yeah. But in terms of, like, most favorite, like I said, Princess Bride comes to mind, T2 comes to mind, Conan comes to mind. Because I'll sit down and watch Conan, even though I know, I still think it's one of his best movies. Hell, I think his acting got worse over the years. Anyway. Oh, can they take the rope back? No.
This leads to a girder sticking out of the airship.
Take the rope. I don't know if you're going to need it again.
I tied the knot too tight.
Oh, that answers that question. Can you guys even hear the music? I can barely hear it. But that's fine. It's kind of weird having the chat straight ahead instead of over here because I'm so used to turning to look.
My stomach's growling.
Barely hear the music. That's fine. Could fix that a little bit. There we go. My guess is I need to hook this thing up to the engine. And it'll take me where I need to go. So let's try that. Yeah, the levels aren't very accurate in this game. It's like I'll make the music 10% lower than the sorry, 10% lower than the voice, but the voice is just overpowering when they speak. So it doesn't really matter. I think I found a good happy medium now.
I'm not pulling that rope trick again. I'm not pulling that rope trick again.
The hell? There was more than one Deathstalker movie? Oh my god. I've only seen Deathstalker and I forget what the hell, The Warriors or something or other, and only through Mystery Science Theater, which huge Mystery Science Theater 3000 fan. I like them. I like them when they were doing riff tracks. I've seen them a couple of their shows. Like I went to see them, or at least remotely. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Can I swallow my heart?
I must be going mad. There's a compass and wires attached to this heart.
Or can I just hook it up here? No, not Warriors of Virtue. No. I don't know. It had some guy that looked like the guy from The Simpsons, Dan Castellaneta, as Truck Sardis. It was pretty bad. I highly recommend you see the Mystery Science Theater Deathstalker movie. Well, they just rip it apart. It's awesome. It's fantastic.
This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out.
Alright, here's a stupid thought. Now you are trolling best movie ever.
There's a compass and wires attached to this heart.
Out of your mind!
I'm not pulling that rope trick again.
Can I give the heart?
There's a compass and wires attached to this heart.
To that damn it tremor? What? What damn it tremor? What? Hey Spoon. You missed it. I retrieved my heart from the tip of the ship. I have no idea what to do with it. Oh, there's a door here.
My stomach's growling.
And we have... Oh, I didn't look at the hatch.
Whoa. That's a long drop to the ground.
Mario Brothers bit and I saw it was just being quiet. Oh, okay. Guys, suggestions. Seriously, I'm not sure where to go here. Also, from a technical standpoint, I probably should get rid of the, can't see it here. Down, whatever. The box art. I should probably get rid of the box art and put the chat there. Probably makes more sense. But I don't know what to do next. Knights? No. Oh, I'll tell you another nostalgic movie, Hackers. Actually, that's probably, in terms of nostalgia, that's probably, like, top 5 somewhere. I know it's an awful movie. It doesn't matter. That was, like, my culture growing up. Minus the ridiculousness of the hacking. Battle Races, Cyborgs. Christ, we forgot about Mad Max and the Road Warrior. What about Cyborg? And Cyborg 2 with Angelina Jolie. Universal Soldier. Oh my god, Bloodsport! Top 5. Love that fucking movie. It is cheese-tastic. Love it to death. I never laughed so hard at a movie. But yeah, I wasn't too big into Mad Max. I liked it. Video game, the NES game sucked ass. Ran out of fuel in like 2.5 seconds. Like, guys, I'm really not sure what to do here. Where's the room with the book with my name on it? Here. Yes, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yes. And Forrest Whitaker, of all people. Yeah, man. And it had, what the fuck was his name? Not the one with Tong Po. Tong Po was that was Kickboxer. Equally cool movie, but Bloodsport was cheesier and awesomer. It had, Bolo Young. The guy from, frickin', oh my god. Enter the Dragon. Another top 10, top 5. Put up your dukes. Oh my god. Yeah, Forrest Gump. No, yeah, one from Forrest Whitaker to Forrest Gump. Oh my god. Can I do something with
my name's printed on the front of...
Alright, wait, use the book, right?
Why, this book is...
I don't know what to do!
I'm not pulling that rope trick again. There's a compass and wires attached to this heart.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Who among you shall go next?
Start a movie club, yeah. Where, but you're like, where are you again? Like, you're like, not West Coast. I forget. Oh my god, Big Trouble in Little China. Oh my god, top 5. Easily, one of my favorite movies of all time. Big Trouble in Little China, yes. I will still watch that movie to this day. And Galt is leaving? Alrighty guys, gotta run. Hope you find your way off the ship. Yeah, I hope so too. So I'm stuck in this pile of corpses over here. Nebraska, yeah, it's a bit far. Just a bit far. But Galt, take it easy, man. Take care. We'll talk to you soon, man, and we'll probably be up for next week. Maybe you and I can try Rust one night this week. Keep that in mind. Anywho.
My stomach's growling.
I already got my heart. Okay. Missed that. Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, I'm in New York, so that's, yeah, Nebraska's far. Yeah, I kind of wish... I remember there was a thing with even with Xbox where you could watch or was it Netflix? You can watch a movie together at the same time, like it'll simultaneously stream, and you can kind of talk to each other. You would even put like this, put you on like a virtual couch. You guys remember that? Does that sound familiar? I don't know. I think I tried it once, but it didn't work out. Alright, yes, Spaceballs is good. Oh, well, yeah, man, school comes first, obviously. Do what you gotta do. With the Spaceballs. Oh, History of the World, Part 1. There was no Part 2. Oh my god, Robin Hood Men in Tights. There we go. Another good one. Can I use my heart?
I'm not pulling that rope trick again.
Sorry. Yeah, it was some sort of feature where you could. I think there's an app or something, but I don't know how that works with what you watch. Turnip. Oh, Turnip X Smasher, welcome to the stream. Welcome back, man. How you been? Long time. I think we're
Someone wiped their bloody hands here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through this game, but we just keep on talking about like movies we like. So it's become like this just chat stream, and there's occasionally a game going on in the background. Blazing Saddles, yes. Excuse me while I whip this out. I'm doing all right. I'm tired, but I'm doing all right. Young Frankenstein, I only saw once, maybe. It was good. Young Frankenstein. Gene Wilder.
Oh, this punch smells like gasoline.
What if I dip the knife?
I don't know what to do with these.
Just watching fights, Starship Troopers. Yeah. I think the original question from Game Tremor was movies that give you the most nostalgia. Yeah, Starship Troopers was pretty good. RoboCop is definitely another top 10 movie. Look into the movie thing. I'd be down to try if it's not much work. Or any additional installs. Yes, it is. Is it bad to say I enjoyed the goofy horribleness of the Street Fighter movie when I was younger? Street Fighter was just bad. Mortal Kombat, however, was so bad it was good. It came around and became awesome again. Because it was cheesy but glorious. Not the sequel. Annihilation was horrible. First one though, I mean, you had that guy. What was it? Kerry? I forget his name, but he's been in like everything. Showdown in Little Tokyo. There's another one. Cheese-tastic 80s action. All right, Gall, man. Thanks for hanging, man. Have a good night. Bison from the... because it's Raul Julia, man. It was his last film, too. Like, he had such a career. And your last film is frickin' Street Fighter. He did it because... He did it to please his grandchildren. I think that's how the story went. Like, obviously not his sort of movie, and Bison's supposed to be this huge motherfucker, and they got, Raul Julia, I think, was suffering from cancer at the time. Definitely, Gulp. Take it easy, man. And I will look into the shared movies thing. Because that would be nice to have some sort of Judge Dredd. Original or the remake? The remake was actually good. I like the remake. That's one of the few cases where the remake, I think, was worthy. The original was cheesy, but okay. But the remake... Right. For you, it was the most horrible day of your life. For me, it was a Tuesday. Which, oh my god, if we did that... Raul Julia did a film called Overdrawn at the Memory Bank, which Mystery Science Theater lambasted the shit out of, and it was fucking awesome. It's like... It was great. Yeah, the Stallone. The remake was good, though. Carl Urban, man. And he never took off the mask. He was great. Right. So basically, if I use this gun anywhere, we just die. If I shoot my own heart, I die. So this is weird, man. This is weird. And it has a compass with wires, but I can't connect it to the engine. Because I figured if I connect it to the engine, I won't be drifting around. I'd be going somewhere. Could stab my own heart.
This looks sharp enough to slice through just about anything.
Use the milk again.
Bitter stuff, but I feel stronger. Filthy, like the rest of it. My stomach's growling.
My biscuits are burning. Am I going to get the new Resident Evil this week? No. I was never really a fan of Resident Evil. I mean, now it's fun to go back. A lot of people ironically love the original Resident Evil. I had I think the first 3 games or the first 2 games. I never really played it. I didn't really like it. I was more of a Silent Hill guy. Like, I preferred that series. Because Silent Hill would fuck with your head, man. Psychological horror was way cooler than the zombies to me. But I did enjoy Resident Evil 4, even though I didn't beat it. Heads up, there's a guy that's going through the series right now, or a bunch of Resident Evil games leading up to 7. In-Game Asylum, I already mentioned him to you guys. Definitely check out his channel. Plus, everybody here is a streamer, so check out everybody's channel here. They're all doing good stuff. Spoon's playing Kingdom Hearts. Galt is doing Rome Total War, among other things, but mainly Rome Total War, along with Civ with us. Game Tremor, he hasn't been streaming in a while, but he will again, I'm sure. And he's got a really cool setup. And Turnip, did you get your computer fixed? So I hope you'll be streaming again soon. I missed that.
An old cookbook.
Oh, and Crazy Old Mom is also a streamer. Like, everybody who came on tonight is a streamer. It's funny. Use the book again. Let me see the clue.
Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness. Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this?
That's obviously a clue to something. I just used a knife on the rats. I'll cut you, rats.
That scared them away.
Hey, rats, man! I cut you so bad. You don't like it. I cut you so bad. I can't believe that fucking worked. You need to find a new way to stream. OBS doesn't work anymore for some reason. Holy shit. Good God. Look into XSplit. I think... I'm not sure if you have to pay for it or not. I think there might be a free version of it. But you can check out XSplit. I can't believe that worked.
Oh, crap. This bread's covered with rat droppings.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not really sure what happened. Was it like a Windows update, maybe? Or did you try updating to the latest version of OBS? Did you try uninstalling and reinstalling it? You did anyways. What is this, fucking Ultima? I can't believe I scared the rats away with a knife. Like, oh shit, man, he's got a knife. Run, Loco, run! And then like, they'll friggin' scurry away. I am going to swallow the bread.
I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me?
If you only had a heart?
Bitter stuff, but I feel stronger.
The odd thing, usually that works. Windows 7 or Windows 10?
This punch smells like gasoline. Bitter stuff.
I tried to swallow
but
the
I feel
heart.
Stronger.
No joy. Yeah, Windows 10. It's freaking weird, man. What exactly is it doing that it won't stream? Stream won't stay on? I mean, the best thing is to just Google the error and go from there. Because somebody had to have that issue before. Can't believe I ate that nasty bread. There's gotta be something else.
Someone wiped their bloody hands here. I must be going mad.
No FPS. It just keeps freezing completely. Definitely, I don't know. I've not encountered that one yet. So definitely check it out on Google. No matter what game, it'll eventually freeze. Man, that sounds like a memory leak.
This bottle's filled with the milky fluid used to feed the animals. I just dull my knife.
It's freaking weird. I'll see if I can look into that off stream. Maybe I can find something. Yeah, but the thing is, it used to work, right? So, I mean, I don't have a high-end PC by any means, and it should still work. You should still be able to like even try. Did you try like an easier game, or it doesn't matter what game? Like try a 2D game like this. Let's see if you're dropping frames. Talk to the bowl of punch. Ah! Guys, I'm stumped. I am stumped. Also, it is late. As much as I want to keep going, I know I will end up staying up too late, not sleeping enough, and being dead in the morning. And tomorrow is going to be a busy day. So, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to find someone to host. So let me, just bear with me a moment, guys. And we'll pick this up, I don't know when I'm going to be able to pick it up next. My work schedule is not really going to allow for, streaming. For the next week, so I'll probably have to pick it up over the weekend. Know what happened? I didn't change or download anything besides updates. See ya, Turnip. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Game Tremor. Thank you, Spoon, Galt, Crazy Old Mom. Thank you guys for hanging out. You know, it's really cool to have people to play these games with and just shoot the shit, really. So, thank you. Let's see who we got here, though. Let's get somebody a host. Alright, rolling into some Final Fantasy VII. We got XX Darth Chocobo XX. So let me go there. XX Darth Chocobo. I'm going to have to copy that, so I'm not going to remember that. I'll do the host, and I will see you guys. There we go. Take care, guys.